Okay, good. So we're on YouTube only. No TikTok this evening or Facebook. I was trying to rally back on Facebook, but Facebook said no. You have abandoned me for the last couple of weeks, so I'm not allowing you to go live. So we're live on Vibes Corner Radio, and we're live on YouTube, my YouTube channel. And I just got a chance to click on. So when your people come in, just load up the thing, invite your friends, tell them if you come over here, so because I saw the thing there. So I hear some people giving some grades. Who they here first? Say your name, say your name, say your name. Type in at the chat. Type in at the comment section. Say my name, say my name. When no one is around you. All right. I can't sing. Yes, me see the person. So say your name, not drop your name in the comment. Let me see how awesome I can big you up. But remember to like and share the video. It's is we're live. Today is the 24th of March. And sometimes the best guests are those who it wasn't planned or scheduled. Some people say schedule. I'm going to drop my number. So that's a good way. People, maybe you want to tell me something. So every evening you come and you listen to me talk. So maybe you want to say something to me tonight. So I'm dropping my number. Call me, talk to me, tell me whatever you want to tell me. But so like I say, I hear a bunch of people giving grades and grading the budget speech. And of course, you know that labor rights is going to give FIDEM speaker, which is the finance and the prime minister, passing grades. Likewise, PNP is going to do the same. And then I feel bad for those who claim to be in the middle because it's kind of hard. I can't see how you can defend foolishness. It just don't make no sense to me. But then again, it depends on which side. I was lightning to this lightning this politics thing to sport. And I was saying to my brethren over the weekend, I said, listen, say I like Brazil and you like Argentina. To me, it feel like a that I go now. So even if say Brazil have the better stats, can prove that listen, technically and otherwise, in terms of performance, fitness, and all of that, the their team is better than Argentina. You have some people where you can't tell them nothing. Argentina to them thing, no matter what. So that is what I'm finding out now with the PMP because I was listening to Senator Marlon Morgan the other day, and the first Wednesday he spoke about it that if you talk about plagiarism, you're talking about the PNP. Julian Robinson came with four E's. And I think Senator said the only E that he didn't mention was, I think, environment. But 12 years ago, the Prime Minister went to the same parliament and spoke about five E's. Julian came back 4 years after listing out four E's and promising that that is what they're going to use to move the country forward, right? But the PMP people, I'm just glub it up and saying, yes, this is a good thing, and not saying, but hold on, but when I hear this already, which that is how I look at it. When I know here the PMP say they want to form the government because the country is not heading in the right direction. And ah, Jay, big up yourself. The country is not heading in the right direction. So they want to form government. And when I hear the different presenters, because they have somewhere, they're the one flinging rockstone and a ball cree at the same time. Yeah, them a fling rockstone. Because even today, I heard one on radio, trying to disrespect Bobsy Grange because there's a big debate now about the surface. And PMP, they're so shallow. I mean, I know how some people not see it. Remember when Fitzjackson had a problem with the the bikes saying that the not the bikes, yes, with the bikes and with the vest that the police got, saying that oh is green and they should find a neutral color, da 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 da. Only thing to find out that neon yellow, because it's not green, is international standard. Them have a problem with it. So I think to watch DP live. I think the problem where PMP have with the track and the recently work done is because green is in it. That's the only problem they have. Just the color. These people hate a color. That don't make sense to me. I thought, they were more mature than that. So now there's an argument saying that the track has lost its ratings and da 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 and all of that. A little bit of me know because I don't know nothing about sports. But Babsy Grange was on a program this morning, and she said Waveland Hines him is a cricketer, and everybody with sense knows say a running track is different from a cricket pitch. So I don't think she was disrespecting him by saying he's a cricketer. So if this came from Johan Blake or Safa Powell or a Usain Bolt or Shelley and Fraser or CB, or we can list the list, then that will have more weight, right? I hear a little PMP man this morning in Power program and saying that him not even know say Babsy played um what him call it, hopscotch or something like that. And I'm like, which Jamaican no play? I think the only Jamaican that have never played hopscotch is Mark Golden. Somebody put out that challenge. Tell Mark Golden if you go play hopscotch, make we see. Yeah. So the color green, that is their problem. Them have a problem with that. So something else that I heard, and even this morning, I'm like, them people are sick. So the Prime Minister, and everybody should know this by now, the Prime Minister made his budget presentation, and something that has been the talking point, and everybody have been running belly over this. So let me say, the state that I live in, the only time you need to do an inspection of your motor vehicle is if you're in an accident, the vehicle was written off, and you decide, which happens a lot in Jamaica, and you decide that you're going to fix it and put it back on the road. The last motor vehicle accident I was in, it was just the bumper. A vehicle ran in the back of it, and the owner decided that they were going to fix it. And they had to go to the state troop or whatever the place was and pay some money and got them to say yes, the vehicle is roadworthy. I've been living here for 8 years, going 9, and I've never done an inspection. I even brought, oh yes, I've done inspection, but inspection was just for them to verify the VIN. That's basically it. Verify the VIN. I even brought a vehicle into this state from another state. And that's all they needed to do, verify the VIN. Nothing else. Now, the argument is from some ignorant people, and I intentionally use that term. One of such is Mr. Newman. Edgerton, a same name. Now, the last time I checked, Mr. Newman is the chairman or whatever them call him for TAJ, some taxi association, something in Jamaica, right? Now, I don't know if you guys know, but he doesn't own a car. Mr. Newman doesn't even drive. When the interview I heard him in, and he mentioned that they asked him, so oh, him get around, and he said, no, I represent drivers. So they're the one that take me all over the country wherever I want to go to meetings and all of this. Now, if your phone doesn't use a type C charger, and you hear it says something coming for people who uses, better yet, let me put it this way. Truth, welcome. If you do not own an EV, electric vehicle, and you hear the government saying, we are looking forward, future. We now talk about back in the days and whatever, whatever. So we see that EV is going to be the norm. I remember when I was 12, I told some taxi operators in Port Antonio that I see where automatic would take over. And the whole of the taxi man them time there's some lad of them a drive. The whole of the man them say me I eat that me don't know me a tax, blah 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 whatever and something. I'm like, yeah. And I remember 1994 or 95, somewhere near there, the fire truck, brand new truck came to Port Antonio fire station, was an automatic truck. And that we start to see some big change. And I wasn't traveling or anything that, so it's not like I saw it. But yeah, some people you're just gifted with something. I think I'm one of them. So I saw and I said this that listen, you will need to custom build. So you have to like special order to get a standard vehicle. Because me just see say automatic that take over. So the point I'm trying to make, let me not lose it. So if the government had said, or somebody come up and say, listen, every new build, so we're doing a scheme, a housing scheme or whatever. Every new build, we're going to make sure to install a EV charger, electric vehicle charger. Now, you will not even drive. You're gonna see that as foolishness. It don't make no sense to you because you don't even drive. Talking about Mr. Newman. AJ say, Newman is a public enemy to the transportation sector. Not my words. Now, he's one of them questioning, he's one of them questioning and saying it is foolishness. And today, when I heard a clip, somebody played a clip with him, and I said to myself, okay, so if the government say, you know what, we're going to take away HIV and STI testing from our public facilities, um, I think everybody should, take care of your own sexual health, all of these things. Is that the government saying that you should go around and just contract STIs, STDs, and just spread them? What about, and I know my analogy sometimes kind of way out there, but what about personal responsibility? I don't know about you, but me don't want you in a nice for my car. I mean, I like see my car tire ball like say a baby bottom. No, me not like see that. So I don't need a government. I don't need the authority. Which again, for sure, you say all the people them their mind is so bad brain. We have police on the road, and from time to time they are um transport authority and whosoever, not even transport authority, but yes, transport authority and examiners. I have seen it. Me live and me see where taxi man and people who then carry no street are run from and a hide and not run road because they know so they carry no road worthy. So I think what the government is saying, what Dr. Andrew Onlis is saying, listen, I have faith in my people to do the right thing. So I am relieving, and maybe I should share because maybe somebody, I don't know which part of the world I'm there right now, never hear this. So let me say it. So the government has proposed that for new vehicle, even that may have that them have a problem with. But let me say it first before I deal with that. For new vehicles, so if you just buy one brand new vehicle, automatically you're going to get 5 years fitness. So for 5 years, which it makes sense. I am an HVAC technician. I fix air condition and furnace. And we give 10 years parts warranty. So we're saying, the manufacturer is saying, our company is saying, listen, if you if we install, we're going to stand by your work. So if anything happen, you can bring it back. Well, not bring it back. You can call us. We will come out, diagnose the problem, repair it, change the part if that's the case. But we can say for 10 years, you won't have any issue with your furnace or your AC, right? All right. So we have our first caller. So let's jump to the phone line. Caller, good evening. You're live. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
bless
try
up
that
and all
again.
that.
Let's try that
Good
again. I
night,
did
good
I
night.
didn't I didn't click. Well, yeah. You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, you hear me?
I hearing you now. I didn't click my unmute. But let me just develop this point, please. Give me a second. 30. So so the government is
Yeah,
saying
well,
if you buy a brand new vehicle, for 5 years you won't have to do no fitness because it come with automatic, right? And if your vehicle is under 10 years, you get 3 years. And if it's over 10 years, then you continue doing what we have been doing now, 1 year. The people have a problem with that. Again, I'm saying, and I hear Simon say this.
yeah, hello?
You're hearing me? You're not hearing me, Andre? I'm hearing you loud and clear. You're not hearing me? Hello. All right, me I go call you back because maybe it's on my side. So I hear somebody mouthing Simon and say, Simon, oh, it sound like the BMW or the new what the vehicle, Mini Cooper or Simon like coming out or something. Cause Simon say him agree with it. Caller, you're live. Good evening.
Yeah, good night, DP. Yeah, good night. How are you?
You hearing me now?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you loud and
Good.
clear. How you hear me?
Yes, man, loud. Me don't know what it go on before, but me I hear you good now.
Yeah, I know technical difficulties.
Which happened?
Yeah. All right. I follow the news, and to be honest, Mr. Newman has always seemed like the person, the anti. I
Antagonistic.
wouldn't want to say government, but yeah, because listen, to be honest, we all know government must do what's best for the citizens.
Yes.
But for him to come out in aspects where he's anti-government, come on, man. The government is coming out trying to fix the transportation sector,
Yes.
and he's coming out and saying that his members not going to stand for it and they're going to go out and protest and all that. And I'm saying, really, this is what you want to represent anarchy, mayhem
But
in the
before you even
streets.
go there, so Carla, before you even go there, so I am trying to see the danger in this because again, I just said it. I don't know if you heard. I don't like to see when my car need tires. I've passed that stage. Gone are the days when me go drive up tire shop and look one used tire. Me not there no more. And let me put my business out there. I am driving a Jeep. So you know, so then tire they not cheap. Yeah, that
Yeah.
rhyme a while ago. Me no know I'm to your phone in a Dre. You're not hearing me? All right, hang up on call again, because that did work the first time. Right, I drive a Jeep, which is not cheap. The tires, them not cheap. Nothing about it not cheap. But I don't need the government to tell me that I need to keep my vehicle in working condition. I don't need that. So I'm trying to find the danger or the mischief. That's a legal term. Liars, I saw them talk. Me, I try to find the mischief. What is the mischief with saying, listen, for vehicles 10 years and older, you're going to need to continue doing. Oh, me find the problem. Me find the problem. Guess what happened? Them people that them not no intention for buy a new car and them feel like some other people, because that was the argument the other day, to say some of these measures is only for rich people. Poor people nothing. And if you listen to the budget presentation, both from Favel, Minister of Finance, and from the Prime Minister, every sector get touched. Again, you have some PMP who don't like Simon because Simon is a no nonsense person. I don't know, me criticize him a lot. But Simon is saying even the $1,000 that was added or is added to the minimum wage, that is over the inflation rate. And normally they try to match up the increase in minimum wage with inflation. And right now, although it's just $1,000, but hear them look at it. They're looking at it with the hands out kind of thing. Them now look upon it from, which to me, again, sorry, but I see PMP as that brand. Like, as Mama P used to say, we love poor people. They like people poor, so they're always stretching out them hands. So again, me know me I mix up everything. Them not see themselves as buying a brand new car. And say for 5 years, I renewed my license in April of last year. And trust me, when the people them offer me 8 years, I was smiling because I have this thing where every time me for renew my license, me get all kind of anxiety issues going. Like, yeah, like me just feel like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Like that's how I feel. So when I was offered, and even I think for my car, I did that as well. I paid for 2 years of license. So for 2 years, me not have to worry about licensing my car, or for my license, I have 7 more years left on it and all of these things. And I'm like, that's efficiency. That is what the Prime Minister is doing, not thinking, as is going to implement. So you have some people, and these are the people that I'm wary of. Like the analogy I used a while ago. People don't like and share them, and we get some more people in here. And don't wait till minutes to 10 on a try call, and then, 'cause I'm coming off at 10, my time, 9 Jamaica time. And Jay, you can call me back because I know it's on your side, it's not mine. Right? What is the mischief? What the problem with them people I have with moving the country forward? And I heard it, and I want a journalist to ask the Prime Minister what he meant when he said it. Because me hearing him say it, him say, Yeps, man, this is what we're doing. So vehicles 10 years and under, 3 years. Vehicles, brand new vehicle, 5 years. Vehicle 10 years and above. So Edgerton Newman is saying that that is not good for society, and this and putting the people at risk. And I hear him say what? Oh, somebody could have never somebody him call him name could have never advised the prime minister to make such a move. And I hear Simon say it over and over. So tonight is Simon say, you see, more people need to travel. Yeah, a lot of us requirements are a waste of time. No, let me share something with you as I said that truth. I remember I got a no parking ticket in New Kingston one year. And I think I had a seatbelt ticket in Port Antonio. So I decided that I always contest my ticket them. Me nah just dash on my money just so. So I said to the I went down to the court's office and big up every all of the staff them with that Port Antonio court's office. Big up on yourself. But kinda go thrown under the bus with this one. And I went there to ask a simple question. How do I treat with this? I have two tickets, two court dates that clash with each other. One is in my hometown, one is in Kingston. I think I need to deal with the one out of town first, and then whatever. And man make rules, so there must be a way, not necessary to go around it, but to fix it. I mean, something. And the person I spoke to at the court office told me that I saw about between 30 and 50 women waiting to get them child support. And the person gonna make me know say, me need for wait for all of them people before me can talk to somebody. I said, no man, a joke you make. Not doing it. And I said, what is the telephone number? And them tell me. And I just step outside, got on my phone, dial the number 993, whatever is the court office, and introduce myself. I said, good morning. My name is Damian Phillips, which used to carry one weight back in the day. Yeah, I miss those days. But yeah, I said, identify myself and I explain the situation. I have a court date set for Port Antonio and Kingston. How can I treat with this? And all I was told was to address a letter, if me can get it stamped by one JP or something, to the court admin. That was it. Now tell me, why was it necessary, or would it be necessary for me to go stand in a line or wait on 40 people who are collect them child support money for ask one simple dege question? Why? That was taking up time and effort and all of them kind of something there. It happened to me again in Water Commission. I went there to ask a question, and again, them a tell me, say, oh, see, all of them people here for wait upon them. And I said, no, not in this day and age, because I already gathered that it's a thing. I don't know why, because now things and time reverse. You remember back in the day, you could have called and get humans. Like, yeah, everywhere now, you're not. You have to go through a bunch of recordings or art or whatever before you can get to talk to a human. And it's AI determining if your case need to be elevated to a human or not. That is where we're at right now. But I discover that what happened is if you have 50 people in front of you, because it happened to me. Yeah. You're there in the office. You're there as a live person, but somebody call and they're running and rushing and jumping over whatever to answer the phone because there's this thing about you need to get to the person on the phone. You need to take the on the phone. Yeah, so forget you standing in front of me because you're not important. But this person, I need to take this. Let me hear one idiot send me a message this morning, so if you listen to him, and one next idiot on radio discuss facts and truth. And invite, tell me if this makes sense. How can I invite a guest? Promote it, send it all over the world. This person is going to be my guest, da 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 da, whatever. And when the person is on, I am rushing them and say, all right, hurry up, I have to go because the phone line is blowing up. What the hell? That makes sense? Tell me which part of that makes sense. You have your guests where you invite and you're hurrying them to talk and finishing and whatever because you want to get to the phone. Oh, my phone line is blowing up. My phone line not blowing up right now, so you can call me. Dre, call me back. I want to hear what you were saying. Technology a beat it. Truth say, I lost my national ID and was told I needed to take. I needed. Hold on. And to, I'm gonna start over. I lost my national ID and was told I need to take time from work to visit my parish to that should be apply for one or reapply, sorry, and then select a next day to go back to the parish to collect the same. No, no, no nonsense. That don't make that make sense. Make that make sense. And as them say the furnace thing, what can go so? So you have to take off all of 2 days. The other day I was because I do this thing all the while. This is how I contribute to this is how I contribute to the coffers. Like I always renew my driver's license and I always renew my passport, which I just I realize um is due. It expired this month. I always do that. And I remember going to Constant Spring because, of course, Port Antonio, you can't get the same day, da 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 da, whatever. So I always take a time and plan my thing and go Kingston. And I remember one at the time, okay, all right, so let me call you back. This person I think want to talk, so let me. You want to talk live on the show, ma'am? You're live.
Damien, not now, please, not now.
Okay, all right. So I'm live, and I tell you that I'm live, and you say you know. So, but anyways, um, so 1 year I went to Constant Spring, and yes, of course, I had to wait an entire day to get my license just reprinted because it was expired. And I think the last time I went there, I was so upset because I think I reached there minutes to 5, and I think me kind of time it because once you're on the inside, everybody have to get you know sorted out before you leave. So I'm like, let me go minutes before 5, so me I got up on the inside, whatever. Got there and was told by one of the staff. No, you have a set of people I really dislike. They're called security guards. Yeah. Them feel like them are the general manager for everywhere. Yeah. And I just one gate man or gate woman. But no disrespect to security. I'm just saying some of them act as if them yeah. So so the staff, tax administration staff said to me, um, we're about to close or whatever, but we had a fire, and this was the Constant Spring tax office. We had a fire, and I mean, I don't know how long ago was the fire, but the department where they used to do the photographs, because I was so impressed that year when I renewed my driver's license, and the fact that I could go into one government building and get picture taken and all of these things, although as I said, the wait was long, but I got it, same day. So now I was told that I need to go up the road to a travel agent and get the picture there. So the staff said to me, um, go and ask the security if she will let you back in. The security start make up her face already. No, sir, we close at 5. No, sir, me say, miss, we are Portland, because you don't know, you can't talk about America in a certain situation, because right, that's say good I go against you. So me but I say about America and thing, which me could have say, oh, me I fly out a morning. Like, they don't care. Because the more to like penalize you and make you feel like I have authority, they do that. This is why I say I don't like security guards. Well, I should say so. But yeah. So I was at her mercy. And the security woman said, no, we close at 5. And then remember the whole beryllium thing did I go on? Yeah. So she's like, no, we can't let in anybody. And I'm like, yeah. So I think I'd still go back because I never get the things. I went back and end up getting. And I said to myself, why? Why am I wasting one whole day from my vacation time to go in a line? And I can just imagine how much $7,000 the government is missing out on, because there are people like me where the part of it is because it benefit me. You know what I mean? I say, me like when I go someplace and me take out my ID and it's a regular Jamaican ID me I take out. I mean, I like people know my business. You understand me? I say with my Jamaican address and all of these things. There are other times, for example, if you get encounter with a JCF on the road, it is very nice. That happened to me the last time. I gave them my United States of America driver's license. Not my Jamaican, because me I'm an idiot. And the young squaddy look for the next and they stop me and say, a foreign license, you know. And go over there. He say, "Where you say?" And he go over there, go talk to him, and then he come back and him say, sir, I was with my one of my mothers, older lady, and the police said, Mr. Phillips, I'm giving you a blight today because of this beautiful lady that you think. But take time with her. You hear? Well, I'm gonna say, yeah, fine. Because wish my them go send that the ticket there. Which me think I'll learn something I need to stop. Me feel say if somebody come from Africa and come violate with traffic, whatever, there should be a way to collect from him. Yeah. With technology nowadays. I went to Canada and me get me told something on my mail. And me look, I'm like, Jelani was driving. I'm like, Jelani, you need to look out for cameras because me not see no camera. Me not see no toll booth. Me not see none of that. But me get me thing in the mail. So me need to pay, and if me never pay, you know that would I go. So I can't see, but I lie me I tell. I need to stop lying. 14 minutes going up to 9 o'clock Jamaica time, 10 Eastern Standard. If you like to call, let me read this message and then put my number on the screen. However, if you're listening and you want to call, the number is 614-369-8799. That's 614-369-8799. 614-369-8799. Waste 2 days off work, money, stress, driving 4 hours to join long line. Exactly. But you know what happened? I'm going to call a spade a spade. I don't really like to talk Jamaica business publicly like that. But I was about to say it. Even the workers knew it was a madness. Yeah. So this is what happened. When the prime minister say, him know say it gonna mash up some people business. But so the people them, I mean just call a spade a spade. Where them a eat them food after I take people papers for go get it renewed every year. Them people the thing I get mashed up. So Mr. Newman, sir, talk to me. I saw you make some extra money. Notice is a question I'm asking. Because you don't own a car, you don't have a taxi, but yet still you're the head of Taj or where them want name. Like, why? No, sir. Go and go own one taxi too. Go and go drive. And for somebody, and this is it. I don't see why the media, because like call me. Unless them a call me, yeah, then can call me and ask me about the air condition down at Carnal Regional, because that's our next thing. You have some idiots, and me call it what it is. Because if you're not trained and you talk like you're trained on this thing, you're an idiot. You just had tear come out of your mouth. The Cardinal Region Hospital should have leaked down and da 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 whatever. And it's a brand new. There's nothing going back into that building that was there before. Brand new building. What was the problem? The building was donated, the hospital was donated by the Canadian government, and them do what them know, build it for their cold climate, cause sick building. All of that. Me, I was part of my course. So I know about sick building and blah 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 that and high humidity and all of them kind of something there. So some idiot on the pan radio every day and them live and I repeat about this and that and oh no know nothing. Uno just because like me have freedom for talk and just chat foolishness. You don't I say sick building, you don't have a clue what that mean. I say high humidity, you don't know what that mean. I say condensation, you don't know what that mean. So yeah, I can talk on that if the minister want me to explain why it's a brand new air condition and da 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 da. I say, yeah, we can talk about that. Eloquently present that. So why Edgerton Newman? Why so much radio station are play Mariah Carey? Because again, I mean, it is what it is. So I'm not even gonna bash the media houses because I'm sure if somebody, which I think I heard one person mention that, yes, man, it makes sense, efficiency and all of these things. But you know, I hear them talk about that over and over. All of the news clip, them most of them you hear them talk about the person talking against such an initiative, which makes sense. Back to what I was saying, I know a lot more people. If you're sure you can run into a tax office and you can get even says 20 minutes, that's not so bad and you can get your license in the same day. All when you not live in a Jamaica, you would do it. Yeah. So again, you have you have people who live abroad. And it's so frustrating that you have to even go to Jamaica just to go do the fitness. You go, so boom, yes, boy, I once every 3 years. And maybe there be even people to say, all right, here what happened? 2 years gone, almost in the third years. Me not go, third year, I'm not gonna wait. Let me just go ahead and renew it now since my day here. So, maybe I'm gonna plan for so that is money again coming in. One person and a nationwide, I'm not gonna call him name because I'm kind of young. Well, no, I'm 37. I learned that last week. But he was questioning if it's going to be cheaper if you do it for the 3 years or you do it yearly. And again, this is how my brain works. I'm not looking after no script, people. I'm not looking after no script. So the prime minister say it's going to be an option. So suppose you decide, just like with me, I could have said no. I don't want to renew my driver's license for 8 years, which is madness. I only want to do it for 4, and then me have to go through that whole anxiety and all of that something again in 4 years time. No. So me think a common sense would have tell us say, well, if you are gonna pay for 3 years instead of one, it's gonna be 3 times. Even that me hear them a make an argument about. So things are that where people for find money for pay. But I think the root of this is the man that was squeal. They know that at them bread and butter that I saw them a make them money after this every year fitness thing. That I only there's nothing else that makes sense to me. So if one I wanna listen, because again, I already rubbish the argument about the fitness, the condition of your vehicle. I believe that everybody is responsible and again, examine it upon the road. So if your vehicle and Simon asked somebody this last week, and him say, oh, excuse Simon I make for the government. Simon said, so what happened if you just pass your vehicle at the examiner and you drop in a one patrol and lick out your ball giant? Yesterday that happened. So this foolishness to say, because the prime minister say is every 3 years you're going to need to renew your fitness. That mean he's saying that you should have vehicle on the road that is not roadworthy. That is not what. But anyway, there are some people that might waste of time. It not even make no sense to try explain nothing to them because yeah. But why the media is promoting these kind of people? See, even the other day, Probox was the argument. So from a whole budget presentation, Probox was the discussion. And again, let me repeat it. The minister did not say on Diane Jackson Miller show all angles. She did not say in 3 years or whatever, you'll be able to purchase a Pro Box. So I think Diane misspoke when she said, what kind of Pro Box? 120-year-old Pro Box minister. The minister did not say, in 3 years, your extra money is going to afford you to purchase a Pro Box. She said, you will have a nice little sum to pay down. And even that, me hear some people are try to twist. So they quote the minister properly, to say, pay down on, but what is $74,000 to pay down on a car? And I'm like, what? What kind of maths them? What am I do? Yeah, pay down. But that became a talking point, and people caused that to detain them, talking about Pro Box just because a journalist say, Minister, what are you talking about? What kind of Pro Box? A 20-year-old Pro Box? Which was that wasn't the point. But I realized too, and I'm happy. I don't know about nobody else. But I'm glad that the Prime Minister spoke for 5 hours. And I'm going to prove to you why I'm glad. So all of the naysayers now come up with argument, and I hear a lot of them. And of course, these are PMP people. Oh, he lost credibility. I have this one person keep on repeating the same thing everywhere going on. I say, oh, I learned this in journalism school that if you ask somebody a question and they take long to answer, that means they're not sure of what they're talking about. No, I face that every single day. There are customers that them have a problem with the system and they ask me and I have to think about what I'm saying because for one, it's very easy for me to use my jargons in the field as if I'm talking to my supervisor or another thing. But using the jargons from my career, the customer may not understand what I'm saying. Also, because I was in the classroom as a teacher for 10 years, I learned to assess individuals. So you ask me a question, I'm like, all right, first let me process what is it that you're asking, and then I think of how to answer you. No, brother, let me tell you something. Cause you're good at watch or you're good at hear about it. You see the people them when you ask them something and then just open them out and chat, are them people you have to be wary of. Are them people you're supposed to be scared of. Because half of the time them are just at here come out of them mouth. I will prefer trust somebody who take time, just like when we're watching Spelling Bee. Yep. And when them give one word and you hear them say, the contestant say, can you repeat the word, sir? And them repeat the word. And them ask the origin of the word, Hebrew or Greek, and them say that. And them say, sir, can you use it in a sentence, please? And them use it in a sentence. And they ask again, can you repeat the word? And all of that them are gather up where them need to gather, to give a proper, to spell the word correctly, You see the idiot them will just, and why me I use idiot so much tonight? But you see the people them, where just, you give them one word and then just start spell. Look how much time them people they drop out. We are up in the competition. And the ones who diligently take them time and ask for the origin of the word, because you know it's a word sound alike. And ask for the word to be used in a sentence, because that's our next thing. You have words that sound alike and thing, and after you hear it in the context, you say, oh, so yeah. Me prefer that person. So this individual keep on saying that he marked down the prime minister because the prime minister spoke too long. Now, I heard somebody else say, which I think is educated, that, oh, people time span, whatever. No, again, let me repeat it. I'm happy that the prime minister took time out to put a proper presentation together. The prime minister no in a no TikTok reel and no Instagram reel. Because most of these people, that is what they're about. Them just want to see and check it. You have a good presentation. And let me not use my show, but you'll have a good presentation. And a lot of people, them not gonna share that because it's too long. But some little foolishness which I see people upset. When I see these videos, I just laugh. You see this video and the caption, my grandmother taught me this. And let me do something like it. So you see the buckle and then spin it 50 million times and then groan and them say, I'm like, yeah, my grandmother taught me this. And all you see them do, I do something like this. And then put your hand back. And that get millions of views. Guess what? It's short. So I'm like, yeah, I got a couple seconds. But what did you learn from this a while ago? Nothing. So it tells me that some of these people who call themselves whatever them call them, some of them are politician, aspirant, and them attention span is so narrow, is so short, and I don't want to attack any diagnostic whatever to it because I'm not trained in that field. But if you have a presenter who take it on history, and again, let me repeat, I'm happy the prime minister did it. So the one them who them not have the attention span for sit down and listen to a good. First and foremost, we know. I don't think any PMP really watch the presentation, because no matter what the prime minister say, they're going to be against it. So some of them rely on some people them rate for come say this is what they heard and this is what was said, and then them run after that. Because again, and I can tell you this, and do your own maths. A person level of intelligence and education determine their attention span. Apart from people who are on the spectrum, it kind of different. If you have somebody that cannot listen to a budget presentation and see that, listen, the prime minister, every sector in Jamaica get touched. Him not left nothing unturned. And it was a real budget. He was putting things forward, unlike what we heard from Julian Robinson and Mark Golden. Come up and repeat something which the JLP already said. Come up and say we're going to do this to things that are already being done. Make it make sense. But they're championing these speech and say, yes, man, that was a good presentation. Listen to like a John Pollock. Anytime John call in and you have a host that is questioning him just throw him off him ball. I hear even Dr. Gale who give him a lot of leverage say, him know say people, John have people who tell him stuff. And he wouldn't be surprised if him hears that John even have one paper where I read off of. So anytime you hear a Simon or a Kemoy McEachran or even Jody ask John certain question, Dr. Taylor, Mr. Mullins, Emily, I hear all of them. Him calling them say, I want to talk about this, da 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 thing and when them say, so John, da da, no, all right, make we leave that alone. I want to jump to something else. I love to hear my Emily. Because what? The plan is to just spread propaganda. And because they know that when them say what them say, them have them people them, like again, the dog whistle, I point it out. When Mark Golden is saying that he's going to build house and give it to young people, whatever, blah, 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 and rent to own. Yep, rent to own. You know what he was doing? He was saying, listen, young people, we have on the back, we are going to go on a free house. Because what gonna happen when them not pay them rent? They're not gonna get kicked out. And of course, we know there are garrisons in all over Jamaica where whether it's JLP or PMP, them people are not paying the rent. I mean, still, although I not even live in Jamaica, I still pay them light bill because the government pay JPS for, unmetered electricity and water. So this is just a dog whistle, like me said. This is Mark saying to PMP comrade people, them young people, say, listen, man, if me for my next government, me I gotta do some, you know, rent to own houses and yeah, and we are gonna take your money. When them stop pay after 5 years, no, me don't want my taxpayer money do that. I'm sorry. Call me wicked all me want. Me never get that, me know. Because that's what's gonna happen. Because first and foremost, we know no labor right now will get none of the house them. A PMP alone are gonna get the house them. And then as me say, when them pay 1 6 months or 1 year and stop pay, Mark, like what you gonna do with those people? Because it's rent to own. The other day they make a big thing when Desmond Mackenzie saying that the indigent houses is not for the owner and them. I say, who? Say, I tell me, say, my grandmother get one house and the bill for free property and because she dead, government take back the house and whatever. Why me not hear that comparison there now with Mark Golden throwing out his dog whistle to say, we are going to do rent to own. 10 o'clock gone. Let me read these comments and get out of here because I promise I'm not staying on two pass. Um, they heard well. They just wanted to make excitement for nothing. Let me read that right. This other comment here says, if it will just be itself. Truth, me no call the name. Me no call the name. And I miss it. And tell me about it. No, it's funny you said that. Because I call him couple of days when you ask him two questions and the man who have an opinion based show platform is saying that his opinion doesn't matter. So if my opinion don't matter to me, why should you listen to me? If me I come with my opinionative self, and I am telling you that my opinion shouldn't matter, why you need to listen to me? No, man, you don't need to listen to me. You don't need to listen to me. Anyway, people, like I say, that's my time. We shall do this again next week. And if I have a guest, because I'm used to chatting, I taught for 10 years. So yeah, I'm used to the one just talking, and the show is just for 1 hour. So I hope you enjoy it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Even if you don't like, just say something, comment. That is all right. It still helps with the. I listened and I wasn't bored at all. See, there smart people on board about good stuff. Yeah. He presented excellent. Yeah, man. Smart people not find educational. And I'm saying, sorry for dip me up for again. But how many people who have access to the internet go on YouTube and learn something? And I'm going to share. Up to when last week I was doing a job and somebody called me. His water heater wasn't coming on. Him asked somebody to look at it. And the person tell him, say, yes, he need a new valve in water heater. And he's like, I'm going to purchase the valve and have you replace it. I'm like, because again, when you're a trained person, you don't think like the average Joe. I am a trained mind. So I say, who diagnosed the problem? Him say, yeah, ask this guy to look at it and blah, 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 blah. The pilot like night staying on. And I'm like, there are myriads of stuff that could cause a problem. So I'm like, the next thing, I me learn this. You not go buy in a part and tell me if you put it on. No, me I forgot. I'll prefer waste my time and gas and go and assess it because guess what? Me no want nobody call me back and say this and that and whatever. Nope. I'm a trained person. Me not, so anyway, Tuesday night, I went on YouTube and I found a video and I watch it to make sure it makes sense. And I send it to the person and I say, this may help you. And The person called me back Wednesday morning and say, "Thank you very much. That video was so resourceful, blah 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 blah, the whole thing. I took out the thing and I cleaned it off and whatever." And I say, "Did you clean the thermal couple?" And him said, "No, me never do that." And thing, I'm sorry. So guess what? I go collect him money yesterday, because me clean him thermal couple and him fire him water eat at work. And I don't feel bad about it because I sent him the video. But guess what? Most people, they will not watch something that's edifying. They will not take the time out to say, "Let me watch a video that I can learn something from." And you never, the day you stop learning, you're dead. Yep. And that is how I got into HVAC. AC wasn't working. Watch video on YouTube. Them say try this, and me try it and it work. And I'm like, oh, okay, I saw it go. Yep, a lot of stuff. I want to do something, and me just go look up one video. Even right now in my field, if I come across something that I'm not familiar with, because even my lecturer used to say that. Him say, listen, build network. You will never see and know everything. So you may go on a system and you see something and it act funny. Take up a phone and call some people, ask them, because what's the point? You're going to there wasting time for 4, 5, 6 hours, which somebody may have seen the thing already, know exactly what it is. You just describe it to them, and them say, "Yeah, man, that do that. Save time. Go and buy your business. You're nice. Go and go make some more money." But no, these people, and again, when them follow mad people, you know that this person has mental illness, but you load up them live and you repeat what them say and you spread it and you share it. Can I see what? How much people may say? 13 people there, so. And I doubt the 13 people share my video. Now bash nobody, me just I say. If you have shared it, thanks to you. But me sure if me did mad and I do some little foolishness, people that share and I say, watch ya. Maybe I should do that one night. Come and wrap up my head like me, I want madman, and start talking some foolishness. And maybe the numbers them that go out in the roof, cause them that say, well, dear man, I get off my head. Yeah, dear man, I'm mad now. And everybody wants to see that. Everything is on YouTube. If you really want to learn, you will find. Yep, exactly. Yeah, man. Right. So again, finally, those people with their limited attention span, these are the people who want to run the look what Mark do. What kept him up? Maybe if him never be on him phone, he would have drop asleep. That kept him up. Yep. Twiddling his phone. Twiddling his phone. His thumb on his phone. And then them telling me, "Oh, my presentation was the bomb." Anyways, that's my time. I'm really going now. I promise. I am going now. So join me next week. We'll have more to say, and just find truth for yourself. I hear Hyman say, I don't want to call him name, but he was saying that, oh, the best them have is leaving. Dr. Clark a runway, blah 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 blah, and and the country now, blah blah. So now the lie is the JLP don't want one-on-one debate. They want to debate with a group because Favor is weak. Okay, I heard somebody ask something today. So ask Cliff Hughes. Let's match up minister for minister or whatever. So Cliff is like, yeah, Julian is shadowing finance, and the person's the caller say, and Cliff, what is his qualification? Refinance. And Cliff tried to, you know, s- sidestep the thing and said, no, you did not. That's a different thing. But you ask who is there, and Julian has been. Shadowing don't mean you know nothing. Because me here, yo, I first me ever see so much shadow. And all of Mark Golden shadow people, them, they have one bagger assistant, this and deputy that and deputy that. I have some people them feel so proud to say, I am deputy spokesperson and in a shadow. Like that don't even make no sense. Who could tell me, who could give me that and say, step aside? I don't want you to run as MP anymore. I'll make you the deputy spokesperson. And see, another lie. I have to go there. So they were talking about giving creatives money. And I hear the pushback on power. Several people, even Simon himself, saying, no, I'm not into this where people just get free money. But that is what PMP believe in. PMP don't believe in hard work and dedication and sacrifice and sweat. No, they don't believe in that. Them believe say government for just dash for money. Yeah. So now they're claiming the paternity of good physical discipline. Yeah, they're claiming, but if it was up to them alone, even from Dr. Clark was here, see, number then just start go open and me and come on. Me not, when not gonna beat me up, my Ghana, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock Jamaica. Yeah, yo, instead of paying off the debt so fast, the people need to feel it, and people are suffering and can't buy food. But no, they want to claim it. And they have all these nice plans and they don't want you to ask where the money is coming from. But I tell you, they say if you want to go back to the days when budget are read and you hear taxes, no vote PMP here. If you want to go back to the days when it's only some rich people end up getting richer, vote PMP. Yep. And I'm glad the Prime Minister mentioned the whole FinSac era. And we know who made their name and found their riches, sorry. And they have the gall to be talking about how they want better for this country. Finally, before I go. So PMP have been saying that the import bill is high and the government this and government that. I want you guys to do a research and go and look up RERUM and look who are the principals who have the most share in there and what they have to do with the importation bill. Don't take my word for it. Go and research it. That's the next thing I notice. People are lazy. Anything I'm telling you, you can go and find it for yourself. But people prefer to hear somebody say and do the no. Go and go look it up. RERUM. Go and look it up and see who owns it or principal of the most shares and all of that tonight. But yet still they come to us and saying the government is the reason why our food importation bill is as high as it is. Them are hypocrite. And I'm just calling what it is. Because me not say nothing more. Have a good night. I'll see you guys next week. If it's the will of the Father, I'll be here to do it all over again. So let me drop a promo one more time.
DP stands for Damian Phillips. All who never knew get with it. So if you see a girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, adjust the habit. Politics, politics, it doesn't matter, me I go talk. Bringing light to the lost so you will get it. DP is my name, please don't spoil it. Big up Portland, St. Thomas, Jamaica and America. Come listen my show. On the part of me I bring, come chat. Voice your concerns. As I share everything, just know it's a general knowledge. Views expressed, you know the rest. Come chat with DP. Call me Damian Phillips. Yeah. So if you see your girl's phone and it's my name DP, don't feel no way, adjust the habits. Politics, politics, it doesn't matter, me I go talk.